Tendeth my way when sorrows like sea billows roll. Whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul. And though Satan should buffet, though trials still come, let this blessed assurance control that Christ has regarded my helpless estate and has shed his own blood for my soul. My soul, with my soul, it is well, it is well with my soul. So please, Lord, haste the day when my faith shall be sight, the clouds be rolled back as a scroll, the trump shall resound, and the Lord shall descend. Even so, it is well with my soul. My soul, it is well, is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well my soul. It is well with my soul, for you are the keeper of my soul. It's still well with my soul. But joy will come in the morning time. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I know it's well with my soul. I know it's well. I know it's well.
More devastating news coming out of the Middle East this afternoon after an airstrike on a Gaza hospital killed at least 500 people. The deadly blast comes hours before President Joe Biden is scheduled to arrive in Israel in a show of support. ABC News is reporting the latest from Jerusalem.
3 days of mourning declared in Gaza after a devastating attack on Baptist Hospital. Hundreds killed, according to the health ministry. Thousands were sheltering there after being forced to flee from the north of Gaza. It comes as President Biden heads to Israel and the Kingdom of Jordan Wednesday to speak with the regional leaders about this growing humanitarian crisis.
And at our request, the United States and Israel have agreed to develop a plan that will enable humanitarian aid from donor nations and multilateral organizations to reach civilians in Gaza, and them alone.
Hundreds of trucks with supplies for Palestinians in Gaza are waiting on the Rafah crossing in Egypt to open, hoping to get inside Gaza to deliver vital resources for the millions in need. Aid workers say thousands could starve unless food is allowed in, water and fuel also running out. This man explaining he fears for his family and all of Gaza, with children dying. The Rafah border crossing still closed and no word on when it may open. Biden will also talk to Israeli authorities about their plan to defeat Hamas, the militant group responsible for last week's terrorist attack that left more than 1,400 Israelis dead.
First is making sure he gets an update from our Israeli counterparts about their plans, their intentions, how things are going on the ground, and make sure that he conveys a strong message of continued support. Number two, it's really on the humanitarian front.
Some 360,000 reservists have been called up in Israel, possibly signaling a ground invasion into Gaza could be next. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowing to demolish Hamas, who they say are holding nearly 200 people hostage. And crowds already taking to the streets across the region in protest of the strike on that hospital as President Biden touches down in Israel tomorrow. Inez de la Quatera, ABC News, Jerusalem.
And today,
folks, we are living in such a time today like we have never saw before. And I wanted to say on behalf of PIC TV Network and those who are watching around the world, we send our prayers and our condolences to the families who are going through this war. You know, there's a lot of innocent people losing their life. As you look at this broadcast tonight, you saw right there, people are, you know, fighting for their lives, fighting for freedom, fighting for food. And there's a lot of innocent people, again, that are impacted because of this war. Our prayers are for the families there. On behalf of the PIC TV Network and all of the managers of our network, Patty from New York, who just came on, Michelle Cox, Atlanta, Georgia, Burke and his wife from Toronto, Canada, Sheila McGrew from Atlanta, down in Alabama, Lady of Wisdom, Mississippi, Kimberly from Wisconsin, PIC TV Network managers, Monique from Washington, D.C., and also Monique from New York. We send our prayers, Celeste from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, our prayers from our managers. And I want to just say thank you again for all of you who've been praying for the people over in the Middle East. You know, we can't imagine what they are going through, you know, every day waking up and you don't know whether this is your last day on the planet. And again, I wanted to dedicate this broadcast, Hello America show, to the families there over in the Middle East. You know, we have to pray. We have to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. We have to pray for the families there and those who first responders. You know, a hospital with sick people are already trying to fight for their lives, being bombed, and over 500 people are. It's a day and time that we live in, and we must be sensitive, not desensitized, but sensitive to others who are in need. You know, I had a chance to talk Sunday at a church, and I was talking about the book of Revelations, and Many things that we see today have been predicted thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago, according to the Bible in the book of Revelations. If you go to YouTube, you'll see so many people today prophesying and talking about the end time events that we in today. I just believe that the Bible is right on time. It's pinpointed to exact time that we see today. Nothing is caught off guard when it comes to God. He knows all things. And it's a day and time that we have to band together. We need to support each other. We need to pray for each other. Check on your family members. Please continue, those who are watching me right now, to check on your loved ones. To have a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C when it comes to us working together. You know, knowing where we can communicate with each other. Just checking on people. It's a lot of people with the stress that's going on today, coming out of COVID, going into the holiday season, losing loved ones, and pray for our family. My niece, Charmaine, passed away. We have a funeral for her. You know, a lot of people are going through, and it's a whole sea full of people who just already hurt, devastated, you know, right here in America, because we're going through this crisis that we're in today. But according to the Bible, Matthew 24 talks about this: wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes, pestilence, famine in the land. All these things were talked about way before we were born, way before our generation. And here it is today. We're living in, I believe, in Bible times, modern Bible times today. And I'm going to have some guests coming on. This is just the first of many series on Hello America. I never thought when I created this show, Hello America TV show, it would be such a times like this that we do have to say hello to each other. We have to speak to each other. We have to love on each other. We have to check on each other. We have to make sure everybody's in our surroundings. Okay, especially the elderly. You know, it's a lot of stress just looking at the news, looking at what's going on overseas. It's a whole lot of stress going on. So again, I wanted to come on and just send our prayers and our condolences to all the families over the Middle East, especially for those who lost loved ones and those who are going through right now. I'll be back after this.
Hi, everybody. I'm Michelle, the Computer Lady. I'm the host of The Importance and Power of Reading. You know what's going on in our society, book banning, and over 38 million children don't have books in their homes. Join me for some exciting segments as we talk about the importance and power of reading with my guest, Dr. Naisha Adams, PhD, on the PIC TV network, channel 1000.
These four walls are nothing without you. Home for me is where you are. They tell me that I'll make it. It'll only be a while, but a while lasts forever without you. Send out the alarms, I'm all alone. Wrap me in your arms and take me home. Take me home to your arms.
Hi, how are you? This is Patty with the PIC TV network. And I want to ask you a question. Do you believe in miracles? I do. And guess what? So does Project Smiles. We have created so many miracles last year and continue to create miracles as the season comes around with the holidays. We are asking you to please give a gift from the heart, only from the heart, and pay it forward with a miracle. I do want to share a testimony of my miracle. I received a car. I received a car. It was a gift. It was a great gift. It was so well received. And my friend it wasn't a family member, it was a friend who was so generous that gave it to me. She represents gratitude. She's a person of gratitude, and she reminds me to be grateful. She sees the good in paying it forward, and she also is always giving straight from her heart. So again, I just want to share that miracles happen every day, and you could be a part of that. You could not only be a receiver of a miracle like me, but also be a giver of a miracle as well as me. Here at the PIC TV network, we're all about love and compassion and helping each other rise up. So again, Project Smiles for the PIC TV network.
What is this? It's kinda light. All my body starts to shiver. Worries will I'm on a high. Oh, I've never felt like this before. Got to let it
When you move abroad, there are some things you can't take with you. But there are some things you just can't leave behind. For international health insurance, choose Allianz Worldwide Care.
Hey everybody, thank you for coming back in once again. This is David Evans, President Pick TV Network. I wanted to say our prayers and our condolences to the families there over in the Middle East. You know, a lot of people again are fighting for their life. As you look at this broadcast today, it's a lot of people out who are really doing all they can to fight for their life. And what we want to do during this holiday season is to give back, you know. And I created Pick TV Network Project Smiles. And what is Project Smiles? It's an opportunity for me and you to help families in need. There's a lot of families who've been burnt out, lost everything. People lost their jobs. It's not easy during the holiday season for some people. You know, there's kids who will not have parents who have money for Christmas toys and food throughout the holidays. It's tough. So what we do with Pick TV Network Project Smiles, we give back. We go in our own pocket, get our resources, and we give away toys for kids to put a smile on some kids' faces, especially for mothers who have 5, 6, 7 kids struggling by herself, lost their job, and see this trying to make ends meet to pay the rent, to keep food on the table. This is what Project Smiles does. It's something that I created 2 years ago because there was a family during the holidays came to me and said, we're not going to have anything for Christmas. And we don't have any toys. We don't have any food. We're not going to have no trees, lights, and nothing. I said, wait a minute, hold up. I'm going to make sure you have something over the holidays for your family. I went in my own pocket. I didn't ask anybody anything, my own pocket. And I helped this family. And then others who was on my team, Patty from New York, she gave a donation. Lady Wisdom from Mississippi gave a donation. Sheila McGrew gave a donation. We had Celeste from Philadelphia, Pick TV Network manager, start giving. And then we started to have this to grow. Michelle Cox gave $100 from Atlanta, Georgia. And this is how Project Smiles happened. And now we're going to do more. We're going to give more to help more. And we need your help. Those who are watching right now, we want to give away some toys for some families in need. And people say, well, what about Ronald McDonald House? And what about the Salvation Army? What about Toys for Tots? They're doing an excellent job. But if we help too, we can do our part. This is why we have toys. We're going to have gift cards, and we just give a little gift card. You never know, a small gift card to a family can mean a meal. It can mean gas to get to a doctor's appointment. We do this because I believe in giving. I believe it's more blessed to give than to receive. This is why we support Pick TV Network Project Smiles. You can scan the QR code, get your phone right now, scan the QR code. Some of you can give 10, 25, 30, 40, 50. Some may even give 100. But let's give. Go over there, you'll see the PayPal, Cash App, you see the Zelle, you see all the ways you can give. And also you can call on 202-505-2837. We'll put the link up there for the phone number too. We want you to be able to support Pick TV Network. Project Smiles is a way that we give back. And maybe you know a family in need. Call us, and we'll do the best we can to help that family. We are a television network, but this is bigger than our television network. This is bigger than our cooking show. This is bigger than our podcast show. This is bigger than our Pick TV Network on-demand movie channel. It's bigger than our sports channels. This is bigger than our health channels on the PIC TV network. This is talking about helping people's lives. Last year, we adopted a family from Beaumont, Texas that was in need. And this young lady had twins. She was this young lady, 19 years old. She didn't have a job and she was struggling. And we adopted her and gave her a gift card, gave her a Cash App, helped her out. And there's so many other people that we gave gifts to, and we shipped toys to kids, families in need. And I really feel impressed to help a family with some adopted kids. There's a lot of families out there, and there's a lot of kids in foster homes. I really want to I really feel led to help a lot of families, or as many people as we can, with kids in foster homes. Please give us a call, PIC TV Network, and we need everybody to support this. This is something that that's been on my heart, and I need everybody watching me right now. This is Project Smiles. Support PIC TV Network, Project Smiles. We don't know how blessed we are sometimes, and we look at the people over in the Middle East fighting for their lives, to get food. Think about that. To wake up in the morning and everything is rubble, and to go outside and the buildings are torn up, houses there, there's no running water, people that's walking around devastated. That's stressful, and I'm saying I want to help people, especially people who watch me right now, who know somebody in need. We want to do what we can. I believe little becomes much when we place it in the master's hand, and when we do more to bless somebody. There's a scripture says, I was hungry and you didn't feed me. I was naked, you didn't clothe me. I was in prison, you didn't visit me. Then there's another scripture that says, he that giveth to the poor lendeth to the Lord. And there's something about giving to somebody who's less fortunate than you, and your blessings come back in so many different ways. So let's support PIC TV Network, Project Smiles. Let's be a blessing to others. We're praying for the peace of Jerusalem. We're praying for the people in the Middle East. All the families there need our prayers. Especially we're praying for our world today. My name is David Evans, President PIC TV Network. Scan that QR code right there. It's right there. Get your phone, scan the QR code. Support the PIC TV Network. We're trying to do some things, and we need your support to help more people. Now, we're going to go back to a commercial, and always remember, PIC TV Network is the place to be. It's our network that's created for you, and we're getting ready to go into the holiday seasons, and get ready.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams.
Hi, everybody. I'm Michelle, the Computer Lady. I'm the host of The Importance and Power of Reading. You know what's going on in our society, book banning, and over 38 million children don't have books in their homes. Join me for some exciting segments as we talk about the importance and power of reading with my guest, Dr. Naisha Adams, PhD. on the PIC TV network, channel 1000.
You are my strength, strength like no other, strength like no other, reaches to me. You are my strength, strength like no other, strength like no other. It reaches to me. To me, to me, reaches, reaches to me, reaches, reaches to me, reaches, reaches to me, reaches, reaches to me.
You will conceive and give birth to a son, and you will call his name Jesus.
The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has chosen me to bring good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim release to the captives and recovery of sight to the blind.
I can see.
To set at liberty those who are oppressed, and announce that the time has come when the Lord will save his people.
Jesus!
Your daughter has died. Don't bother the teacher any longer.
Don't be afraid. Only believe and she will be well. Arise. Follow me. Who do you say I am?
You are God's Messiah.
I understand that many have already hailed him as king.
Is it with a kiss that you betray the Son of Man?
Arrest him.
Are you the king of the Jews?
This man? A king?
hands. I commit my spirit.
More devastating news coming out of the Middle East this afternoon after an airstrike on a Gaza hospital killed at least 500 people. The deadly blast comes hours before President Joe Biden is scheduled to arrive in Israel in a show of support. ABC News is reporting the latest from Jerusalem.
3 days of mourning declared in Gaza after a devastating attack on Baptist Hospital. Hundreds killed, according to the health ministry. Thousands were sheltering there after being forced to flee from the north of Gaza. It comes as President Biden heads to Israel and the Kingdom of Jordan Wednesday to speak with the regional leaders about this growing humanitarian crisis.
And at our request, the United States and Israel have agreed to develop a plan that will enable humanitarian aid from donor nations and multilateral organizations to reach civilians in Gaza, and them alone.
Hundreds of trucks with supplies for Palestinians in Gaza are waiting on the Rafah crossing in Egypt to open, hoping to get inside Gaza to deliver vital resources for the millions in need. Aid workers say thousands could starve unless food is allowed in, water and fuel also running out. This man explaining he fears for his family and all of Gaza, with children dying. The Rafah border crossing still closed and no word on when it may open. Biden will also talk to Israeli authorities about their plan to defeat Hamas, the militant group responsible for last week's terrorist attack that left more than 1,400 Israelis dead.
First is making sure he gets an update from our Israeli counterparts about their plans, their intentions, how things are going on the ground, and make sure that he conveys a strong message of continued support. Number two, it's really on the humanitarian front.
Some 360,000 reservists have been called up in Israel, possibly signaling a ground invasion into Gaza could be next. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowing to demolish Hamas, who they say are holding nearly 200 people hostage. And crowds already taking to the streets across the region in protest of the strike on that hospital as President Biden touches down in Israel tomorrow. Inez de la Quatera, ABC News, Jerusalem.
And today on the floor of the U.S. Senate, Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell talking about the president's trip to Israel tomorrow, saying President Joe Biden needs to clearly demonstrate the United States' support for Israel during these tough times.
This is a time for choosing, and the choice is crystal clear. We must stand with America's closest ally in the Middle East, with the people of Israel, with those held hostage by terrorists, and with their families.
Mitch McConnell going on to say that President Biden must also show Iran and Hezbollah that he means business to deter them from any further involvement in this conflict. ABC's World News Tonight and David.
Folks, we are living in a day and time that we never thought we would be living in 2023. It's amazing that in a short period of time, something happened. Israel did not expect this. The war just was like a thief in the night. It was just like someone just coming and invading in a declaration of war is taking place even as we speak right now. We're in praying times. Those who are watching me right now, I couldn't have a television network on across the world through Roku, thank God, and not come on and say something about the war and the families there. There's a whole lot of families that are impacted who are just innocent families. And because they are innocent families, they're just in the thick of things. And many people have lost their lives just by being in that place where the war is taking place. So our prayers are for those who are taken hostage and the families there, and the first responders there, the people who are there for fighting for their lives. You've seen the food shortage there. There's not a lot of food and clean water. And again, we can't just sit back like that's not our problem. Long as it don't happen in my area, long as it don't happen here on American soil, I'm good. No, we don't know where, we don't know who, we don't know what, so we have to pray and we have to send out prayers and condolences. And let's, again, check on each other, check on your neighbor, check on your family members. Just give everybody you know a call to see how you're doing. There's a lot of stress going on, a lot of mental health going on. It's a lot going on in our world today, and we need each other. My brother Kenny calls me every day. Every day my brother rings my phone. And my sister Darlene, she called me today. My sister Elaine called me. I talked to Mother Edwards the other day. There's people who you close to, just value those phone calls. Big Sim, Jerome Bowie, my friends call me. I talk to them a lot. Keith Tate calls me every day. We need to communicate with each other more and more and more, just to see how you're doing. It doesn't cost any money. You don't have to do anything as far as putting anything out, but just calling somebody and say, I just wanted to see how you was doing. It means a lot to somebody just to hear those words, and knowing I was just thinking about you. Just little words like that. There's a lot that means a lot to somebody. Again, we want to be praying for the elderly. We're going to pray for those here in America, in the nursing homes. There's a lot of people who are homeless here in America, especially Washington, D.C. We have a big homeless problem. It's a big homeless problem in Baltimore. It's a big homeless problem in New York. There's a big homeless problem in Skid Row in California. We're going to pray for the homeless folks. There's a lot of people that the weather is changing right now, especially in where we are in the Washington, D.C. area. The season is changing. There's still people outside who don't have a place to stay. So when they stay outside, they sleep in their cars. They hang around post offices and some sleeping on the streets. Let's pray for the folk and let's be a blessing. And what I have come up with is Project Smiles is a project that I came up with to help people in the need, especially in the times that we're in today. And I want to give a shout out to St. Stephen's Baptist Church, to my good friend Bishop Lanier Twyman and the St. Stephen's Baptist Church, Elder Gant, the team there who gives away food every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, winter, spring, summer, and fall, St. Stephen's Baptist Church is giving away food and helping folks. And I mean, thousands of people come up to give food there. And also Pastor Henry Davis, First Baptist Church of Highland Park, especially in the midst of COVID, there was people every Saturday getting food there. Churches opening up. Ebenezer was giving food. Also Pastor Coates at Mount Enon giving away food to help people. And we need to know, we need to communicate. And I want to use the PIC TV network as a broadcasting connector, that we can connect and we can give information out to people. There's no need of somebody who's in need of some food and we got food, who need clothes and we have clothes, who need help and we have help. So those of you who are watching me right now, especially the pastors who have churches and the pastors who have events, and my brother, Pastor Simeon Corm, who had a wonderful food giveaway at this church and some more items. I want to thank you, Pastor Simeon, Goshen Worship Center. My good friend, also Pastor Sturdivant. These pastors are doing things. We're doing the best we can with what we have. And we want to share our resources. And it's not just for our church. It's not just for our people. We want to help the community and anybody who in need, no matter what your race, creed, color, background, religion is. And I asked Bishop Twyman, as I said, Bishop Twyman, look at all these people coming in line to get food. And Elder Gann, I interviewed her. And it was the same response. People come in and they need food. Does not matter what religion, does not matter with race, creed, color, background. Bishop Twyman says, feed them all. Help everybody that gets in this line. Make sure they get some food. And I am a part of this project every Tuesday. If you need food, 5757 Temple Hills Road, Temple Hills, Maryland. There, people line up. It starts at 11 a.m. to like 3, and people start lining up at 9 o'clock to get food. All in the line just keep going on and on. And as the wintertime comes, we're going into the holiday season. That's more people who are in need. You know, let's work together. So PIC TV Network Project Smiles, we're going to be doing something around the holidays to help some people. There's people that we adopt. We adopt families. I'm looking to adopt some families. Not a whole lot, but we're going to give what we have. And then we're going to share the resources with other pastors and churches who are doing things to help people. I believe, you know, that if we help somebody, that's one less person that will not get help if we help that person. So PIC TV Network, this is a special presentation I have for you. And then we're going to come back and give you some more information on how you can support what we're doing, how you can give towards what we're doing. This QR code is right there. Scan the QR code. Let's get involved. Let's help somebody. Who you help today may have to help you tomorrow. Who you give to today may be the person that you may need from tomorrow. Never say, I don't need nobody. Never say, I don't need nothing. You don't know who you're going to need. You don't know what you're going to need. You don't know where you're going to need it from. So no, never say that. You know, this is David Evans. We're going to take a commercial break, folks. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. You know, it's all about the season of giving and sharing. And this is what we're doing here today on the PIC TV Network. God is good, and he is so awesome. And thank you for your time.
I'm giving you my life, I'm giving you my soul, I'm giving you my heart, Lord, and I'll surrender all, giving you my life.
Hey, my name is Amos Evans, and this is Solo Sessions with Earl Miller.
What's the TV network y'all gonna be watching?
PIC TV.
There you go. Hey, what's the network y'all gonna be watching?
PIC TV Network.
Hey, what's the TV network y'all gonna be watching?
PIC TV Network.
What's the network you gonna be watching?
PIC TV Network.
Thank you. What's the TV network you gonna be watching?
The PIC TV Network.
Hey, what's the network you gonna be watching?
PIC TV Network.
Hey, what's the network you gonna be watching?
The PIC TV Network.
There you go. What's the network you gonna be watching? Television network you gonna be watching?
The PIC TV Network.
Television network you gonna be watching?
PIC TV.
Hello, everybody. What's the network you gonna be watching?
PIC TV Network.
Hey, what's the new network you gonna be watching?
PIC TV.
Hey, what's the TV network you gonna be watching?
The PIC TV Network.
Queens, what's the television network you gonna be watching?
PIC TV Network.
Hey, Queens, what's the television network you gonna be watching?
PIC TV Network, of course.
What's the network you gonna be watching?
PIC TV Network.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays from Pick TV Network.
Thank you. Happy holidays, everybody, from the Pick TV Network. Bringing you some beautiful sights. You want to come on TV, you can be on TV on the Pick TV Network. Hey, don't just watch TV, be on TV with the Pick TV Network. Everybody's watching right now. Happy holidays, everybody. Hey, make it a great time. And don't forget, check us out, the Pick TV Network, your brand new network showing on Roku with 43 million people around the world. Happy holidays once again from Dr. David Evans and the Pick TV Network family. You can be on TV. Email the picktvnetwork@gmail.com.
Happy holiday to the Pick TV Network.
Thank you, sir.
Quick shout out to the Pick TV Network. Happy Thanksgiving to Dr. Evans, the president and the CEO. Salute to y'all, man.
Happy holidays to the Pick TV Network from PGPG.
Don't forget to look at it too.
All right. Oh no, I don't know, mister. Can you go help? Can you go see who that is? We don't know who him is. Look, no, we don't.
Yeah.
Hurry up, he look like he's about to do something.
Yeah, he don't know what's up.
He look like he's getting ready to go
Again, let's close it up.
Happy holidays to Pick TV.
All right, everybody. We have our folk on here happy about the Pick TV Network.
Hey, happy holidays to all. Pastor Dwayne Freeman here. I just wanted to stop and say to Dr. David Evans and to the Pick Network viewers all over this world, happy holidays. You know, it's a good thing to give thanks unto our Almighty God. The Bible talks about giving thanks. Over there, there's one time when Jesus was walking the face of the earth and there were 10 lepers. And they hollered out, "Son of David, have mercy on me." Jesus turned around and he said these words, "Go show yourself to the priest." And the Bible said as they went, they were cleansed. Now, one of them had what I call a Selah moment. He paused now and he thought about how did he get in that situation. Sometimes you got to think about the situation that you're in right now and how did you get there. That guy said, man, I wouldn't be cleansed if it wasn't for Jesus. I know he told me to go show myself to the priest, but I got to go back to say thank you. The other 9, they went on about their business, but this one man turned around to say thank you. Jesus looked at him and said, were they not 10? Where are the other 9? You mean to tell me only one man came back to say thank you? And something powerful happened. Jesus told him that you are made whole. The other 9 were cleansed, but this one was made whole because he came back to say thank you. It caused me to look this word thank you up in the Greek and Hebrew. And I found out that when I looked at the spelling of the word, right in the middle of the word, I found the word grace. I found the word favor or power right in the middle of that word thanksgiving. I got this revelation from that. Thankful people always get more than unthankful people. And again, I want to say thank you to Dr. David Evans for obeying the voice of God. And I want to thank you viewers for supporting the Pick Network because you are making an impact all over this world. Have a nice holiday.
Season's greetings, everyone. This is your girl, Anjali Monique. I want to wish you a happy holidays right here from Atlanta, Georgia, from my family to yours.
Hey, everybody, don't forget to get your scarves right now. Just $10, handmade by Elaine Austin. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Made in her home. Nobody's touched them. You don't have to worry about nobody getting something because of COVID-19.
Yeah, folks, this is a special time. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching our shows and programs as we get ready to close the broadcast today. It's been an amazing time. Don't forget to support my son, Amos Evans, as he sings songs to uplift and encourage and inspire.
You did the two things we always talk about. What's that? You worked hard and you
have fun.
Have fun, my man.
It's a real star you got there.
Thanks.
Take care of those hands. They're taking you places.
I got hands. I'm gonna go pro.
You definitely could.
Easy money.
Easy money. Have you ever thought about what else you could be? Go along, son. You could be a brain surgeon. Your hands could operate as skillfully as Dr. Myron Rowe. Or a sports agent, handling big contracts, like Rich Paul. What about an artist? You can be as creative as Brian Blue the Great. The art you make could inspire the world. Son, you can even be an astronaut, flying in space with Leland D. Melvin. Sure, with those hands, you could play for a team, but you could buy a team. Ownership gets to wear the rings first.
I can do all that, Dad?
You can be anything you want with these hands.
I will keep holding on. I believe you are strong enough to bring me out of every storm. And I won't lose faith in you. You are strong enough, yeah, to do whatever it takes, whatever it takes. And I'll keep holding on to you, and I won't let go. I'll keep holding on to you, and I won't let go. In this time of need, I love to see your hand reaching out for mine. You are strong enough to bring me out every storm. And I won't lose faith, for I cannot do this alone. You're the only one who can save me, and I'll keep holding on to you, and I won't let go. Yes, I'll keep holding on to you, and I won't let go. I hold on. assurance, control, that Christ has regarded my helpless estate and has shed his own blood for my soul. It is well, it's well with my soul, with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. So please, Lord, haste the day when my faith shall be sight, the clouds be rolled back as a scroll, the trump shall resound, and the Lord shall descend. Even so, it is well with my soul. It is well, yes, it's well with my soul. It is well, it's well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well.